Hey, what's up, guys? And so, I'm very, very happy to announce and to showcase Megatron wearing triple Ractonite Fossilizer armor. And this one, boy, this one was a bit of a challenge to figure out, but in the end, we got it done, you know? And so, I'm super happy about the way he looks. And so, you can tell he's decked out. He has this torso armor that covers his chest, his waist, crotch area. And then on his shoulders, he got those pauldrons, the Sterechno, those dinosaur face shoulders. And then if you look on his hands, his dino head hand got like another dino head extending. And then if you look on the tail bit, he has another tail, kind of like mecha tail thing extending. And then you can take a look at his back. Yeah, for the most part, it's pretty clean. For the most part, it's pretty clean, as you can see. And then you got these leg armor bits. Oh, did I mess up his balance? But yeah, you got these like leg armor bits on the bottom that you can see cover his calves. And also in the front, you got these boots. These boots, yeah, that kind of hug his toe and wrap around in the back too. And yeah, I can show you how everything's done. And let me just balance this guy again. Oops, the leg armor came off. And there we go, right? More or less. And now let's start taking off the easy bits. Let's just remove the dino hand bit. And that's really just a Sterechno, whatever, dude. I'm just going to call it the Triceratops. The Triceratops face with the small leg plugged in. And that just kyok plugs into the dino face over there. The armored tail bit is just the what is it? The hip piece. The hip covering for Racktonite plugged in with the tail and a small arm. So it's like kyok, 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 kyok. Then you just plug that in over there. Move that to the side. Let's take a look at the legs. Actually, let's take a look at the calf armor first. So the calf armor is one piece, like this is like wrapping around and it holds it in place, but that's really just to secure it. The actual part is just, I mean, you see this thing back here that actually doesn't connect to anything. The actual part is just friction, is this wedging into the calf. Similar to the primal video that I showed you, like this space, this cavity is actually very, very similar size as the calf. And so you just kind of put this back here, and then, yeah, man, you just, see? And then you just do this for kind of the aesthetics and to wrap around and make it look cool. But, I mean, dude, it's in there. Jammed in there like swimwear. There you go. Take that one off. Take this one off. See, that one's a little looser, but really, you don't even need to have that leg bit. You just need to squeeze and friction. There you go. See? Anyway, and to showcase what that is it's just the Ractonite torso with the tail, neck, whatever you want to call it, extended, with the little tiny horn plugged on the outside. And then right over here, it's the tiny leg bit attached to the tail. And you saw how it plugged in. Just whatever, dude. You saw how it plugged in. Okay, I'll show you. That's it. You just squeeze it on. Oh, ha 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 ha. I messed up the camera too. But yeah, you just squeeze it on. You squeeze it on to the bottom. Just wrap this up. Bada bing, bada boom. And easy enough. Undo that. Now the boot is just the hip piece plugged into a large foot, one of the Racktonite feet, and so it's just this. Oh, and I had to use toilet paper to strengthen the little hold. But yeah, this is just the foot. And when that back bit gets plugged in, what's funny is this flat part actually gets supported by this foot. And so once it's all in there, this is what the entire boot looks like, kind of like that, if you can see. And then you can see in the empty cavity, like that's a perfect place for a foot to fit. But that's pretty much what it is. And so yeah, big foot plugged into hip thing, and then Ractonite torso plugged into like a small hand in the tail, and the tiny little horn on the side. And so yeah, as you can see, just undo that and undo this. And that's pretty much it. So we put that to the side. Now we want to look at homeboy up top. Looks crazy, right? Yeah, and so this is I'll take the crown off. This is held together in all like sorts of ways. I mean, like, it's not gonna fall off at all, but it's yeah, let's go over like what it's made of basically. So here, the front obviously is the Ractonite torso piece. It's flipped upside down with the tail thing extended. Here, adjacent on two sides are those crotch pieces, the top of the thighs, waist, whatever you want to call it. And then up top, they're connected to two of the small Ractonite feet. And as you can see over here, it's a little horn is plugged in. This thing right here, it's just for aesthetics. You don't really need it, but I wanted to use all the bits. So you got another horn here, and you got another horn here, and then the heel protruding from the foot. You want to basically plug the dinosaur crest, and that's really the only way the head is attached. But it's a secure fit. And underneath, on the underside of this small foot, there's a hole, and you want those holes facing downward because you're connecting them into the chest bits over here. And on the underside, the other side of the leg is basically you're plugging that into one of the big feet. Both sides, as you can see, two big feet. And then they plug into another one of the crotch bits back here. And each of the feet, they actually have a little protruding nub on each side. And then the bottom of these dinosaur feet are plugged in. And they kind of like anchor in the top, actually. They just kind of wrap around, and then they... Oops, sorry. It's a better shot. And they hook in there like that. And so that's kind of like the back part that holds it in. And then the rest is, yeah, it's just being held like this and frictioned up. And like I said, like, I'm shaking this pretty vigorously. It's not going to come off, you know. And so, yeah, man. And so here, oh, sure, I'll take it off. So let's choke. And as you can see, it's already kind of coming loose. Then I could probably just choke. And then it just unwraps. And then if I put everything back, this is what it kind of looks like. Just like this harness. And that's cool because it just looks like a straight armor piece, you know what I'm saying? And then this is the part that hooks onto the back over here. And yeah, dude, I'm pretty pleased with like how it came out. Not quite, but but yeah, it came out pretty good. And so if you just want to see how he looks like with all the armor and stuff, just go back to the front of the video. But thanks so much for checking out the video. Like, subscribe, share, and all that stuff. And yeah, if we get to, well, not if, when we get to 100 subscribers, I'll do a giveaway. Cool. Thanks. Bye bye.